I've decided to compile some comments and references that, for the sake of this series, I'll be referring to as the Reddit collection. My name's Cyael, and I should probably distance myself from this material, informing people that I'm not responsible for any of the things I'm gonna cover, but honestly, if you think I'm capable of all of the things I'm about to spew, then I admire you. Without further ado, let's proceed, in no particular order. Number 3. The Cumbox Story. In response to a question on r Ask Reddit entitled, "What's your secret that could literally ruin your life if it came out?" user Linfect responds, "Cousin died when we were both 17. There was a reception at his house just after the funeral. I went into his room and stole all the money that was there and took some other valuables that his parents wouldn't realize were gone. No one knows I did it. They just assumed he didn't have any money in his room, only loose change. I don't regret it, but I will never admit I did it. Also, my Cumbox." Another user provokes Linfect, encouraging him to elaborate. Linfect continues, "Well, it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a shoebox, or at least it once was, and whenever I masturbate, I come into it. I've had it for 2 or 3 years now, I think, so it has a fair amount of cum. It smells atrocious, and I tried to burn it up once. When I lit it on fire, it was so damp due to the cum that it simply sizzled and didn't manage to actually light up. Turns out, burning cum smells awful, so I had to spray it with the deodorant body spray, just to get the old smell of burnt cum away. It also had some drenched paper stuck to it. That's pretty much it." Because people were asking, pictures of my greatest shame. Oh my god. Cyael here with a quick message to the viewer. Typically, if I have to wonder if I'm gonna get in trouble on YouTube for posting this kind of crap, then I'm gonna get in trouble on YouTube for posting this kind of crap. So, I'm not gonna put these pictures up. They'll be in links in the description. I mean, you know, venture at your own risk. Fuck. User Linfect edits his post. "A lot of people are asking me why. Well, I'm apparently a rather disturbed individual, but it just kind of happened. Bought new shoes, needed someplace to come, used the box. It just escalated from there. Kept using it each time, telling myself I would throw it out soon. Never did. 2 or 3 years later, I still have it. It wasn't planned or anything. It just happened." Oh my god. I'm just like, you're not prepared for it, no matter how many. Okay. Linfect continues, "I often get private messaged about updates or current status of the box, generally a few a week, so I might as well update this post if anyone gets linked here anymore." Cyael here as a side note to the viewers, the links are totally in the description. Linfect continues, "Current status, I have created life. Mold has begun to grow in the box and has taken over a fair amount. Smells a bit worse, mainly due to a damper apartment, so it does not dry fast, hence the reason why mold has begun. They only get worse, you know." Number 4. The Jolly Rancher Story. Nothing tops the Jolly Rancher story. Steve and his girlfriend Samantha went off to college in August. She went to Florida State, he went to Penn. So she decides to fly to PA to visit him. He was really happy to see her, so he decided to give her some oral action. He had done this numerous times before, and he always enjoyed doing it. But for some reason, this time she smelled really horrible, and she tasted even worse. He didn't want to offend her though, because he hadn't seen her in months. So he put a Jolly Rancher in his mouth to cover it up, even though it didn't do much to help. In the course of eating her out, He accidentally pushed the candy inside of her and stuck a finger in to grab it. He took it out and put it back into his mouth and bit it. Only, it wasn't the Jolly Rancher. It was a nodule of gonorrhea. As in, the blister-like structure that gonorrhea makes filled with diseased pus was the size of a fucking Jolly Rancher. And the poor guy bit it. I guess it was really dark in the room. He freaked out and started vomiting all over the place when it exploded in his mouth. He demanded to know what was going on. Turns out, she had cheated on him at a club, like the first week of college, and fucked some random guy, and the stupid bitch had no clue what was wrong with her. She noticed a strange smell, though. So now, Steve is freaking out that he has gonorrhea of the mouth, and God knows what else.